Let's take a look at what happened with Tesla today and also the stock indices. This was a pretty good day, except for Tesla. Tesla closed at 340.47, down $8.21. That's 2.35% down. Post-market, we seem to be down additionally by 1.5 bucks. Let's take a look at what this all means on the chart. If we don't look at the chart, we have a hard time understanding the context in which these numbers are in. This is a downward channel. We are still into it. Yesterday, we stopped right smack on it. We have gone above but closed within the channel. This is what a resistance means. Once we break it, then it means that there's a change. When we stay into it, it just means that the resistance is doing its job. So Tesla opened a little bit higher than 355. So this was a nice sign. Yesterday, we could not close above 355. We went a little bit above. We could not close above. Today, we opened above. But because we always need to wait for the first candle to close before making any decision, sometimes you can cheat, but sometimes you can get burnt because you cheated, and sometimes no. And sometimes you are okay. So yeah, after the first hour, then it was pretty clear. The first hour candle, boom, the stock is down. And Tesla just went sideways for the rest of the day and then closed a little bit lower. Yeah, if we take a look at our indicators, so stochastic is below 60 on the 1 hour chart. DMI is still believing this move. So DMI is still believing that the fact that we went super high and now are going lower, but not as low as where we started yesterday. Yesterday we were super low. We were at 322. Right now we are at 340. So yes, this is a move down, but we are still we are still higher than where we were yesterday. So this is still good news. So it is now possible that Tesla goes back down to 335 and then makes a little bit of a congestion zone somewhere and then tries again. So we don't know yet where this congestion zone is going to be. It could be at 350. Then we could have an entry back at 350. Of course, if we stay above 335 right here, you can buy back. You can buy back because the buy signal that we got yesterday, a little bit late because the first hour candle had just moved everything and the rest of the day was pretty much a sideways day. But the buy signal, we really had it yesterday. The buy signal was when we broke this horizontal resistance at 335.73. This is the horizontal resistance. We broke that. This was the buy. But then this was so far from a potential stop loss right here that it was not really enticing to take that buy signal. But now with what is happening today, we are coming back down to the 335.73 support. So we are in fact retesting support. So you could be getting back in right here if we stabilize above 335.73 tomorrow. So that would be a decent buy right here on the 1 hour chart for a possible swing. The first resistance is going to be at 350. Then we have a bunch of other ones. And ultimately, if we go on the daily chart, ultimately the number we are watching on the daily chart is 360.65. Right here. So maybe you can get an entry tomorrow on the 1 hour chart right here at 335.73. And then if we break all of the resistance we see on the 1 hour chart, then we might be getting through and getting a buy at 360.65. You can play it on the 1 hour chart if you are willing to watch your trade or investment every single hour. Or you can wait if you are a trend aware investor and just want to find the right time to get back into Tesla. That time might be soon, 360.65. In terms of indicators on the daily chart, we have stochastic over 60. This is good. We have DMI. Tesla as a whole is outperforming SPY. So, all of that is good. If we take a look at the weekly chart of Tesla, it's also positive. Stochastic over 60, we have DMI that's green, and we have the strength compared to SPY, which is also green. So in terms of indicators, the move that we are having right now is still good. We just need that trigger. We need that trigger 360.65. Let's take a look at the VIX. VIX has dropped significantly today. We are down 11%. So we are at 1749. What did I say yesterday? I said 220 is a requirement. The lowest amount is the best. So now we are at 1749. If we take a look at the 1 hour chart, we were with the VIX basically stuck into a congestion zone between 1849 right here and 2239. So we were zigzagging. This is what we saw. We were really zigzagging. Now we are outside of it. Outside of the congestion zone, which means that the neutral pattern, a negative neutral, because we were going up to 22 and we wanted below 20. So that negative pattern, sideways pattern is gone. We are now going lower. So this is great news for pretty much every stock. Yes, Tesla did badly today, but I would dare to say that it's mainly because yesterday's move was just way too fast. The stock market does not like moves that happen too fast. So I think this is why we are just cooling down a little bit, but this is going to give us a great opportunity to get back in at a lower price. If we take a look at the bonds are edging lower also. The 10-year bond too. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? We are up by 1%, getting close to 43,339. Once we break above 43,339, this is going to be a nice indication that things want to go higher. SPX, the same thing. We are getting closer today. We are up by 1.11%, getting closer to 61.44. NASDAQ, look at this. This is beautiful. We have two horizontal resistances. Why two? Because that's what the index is telling us. Sometimes we stop here. Sometimes we stop a little bit higher. So we have the first resistance that has been broken. We closed at 22,190. We have the second one to break, but this is all looking good. It has not happened until it happened, but we are getting closer. Russell, another good day also. We are breaking above 21.49. We have done that in the past. Because we have done that in the past, we are going to have to change our resistance a little bit. We are going to change it to 21.70. Yes, we have a wick outside of it. I don't include wicks on all my resistances because they are not as important as the close. They could be because just a few transactions went a little bit higher and then the stock price came lower. So it's not as significant as a close. So the new resistance is at 21.70. Let's look at what happened in the market today. Look at this. Lots and lots of green, just a few stocks that are red. And on top of having a possible ceasefire between Iran and Israel, we had some great news today. So core inflation rate month over month, 0.2. And it was forecasted to be at 0.2. So this is even Steven. Core inflation rate year over year, this is also on par. So the core inflation is good, but inflation rate is better. Month over month, we are at 0.2 and we were forecasted 0.3. So a little bit lower, and the year over year at 2.3 instead of 2.5. So this is edging down. So this is all helping everybody have a better outlook for the stock market. In summary, not the best day for Tesla exactly, but overall things are not super bad. If we start losing support at 335.73, then I will change my tune. But since we are above 335.73, I'm going to remain hopeful that the support should be holding and that we could have a good entry before maybe an eventual move. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.